Hello, it's Monday. Try and balance the music. There we go. It's Monday, and we're back to unicorns. Because we never did actually work on finishing up this unicorn doodle. And I think now we're gonna. Is my plan for today. Because it needs a bit of framing to work as a t-shirt, which is the goal. Although we need the rainbow, so that's how many colors? I ask as if I don't know how many colors are in a rainbow offhand. I can simplify it down to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll say 5. Yes, the goal is to have some t-shirts. So I'm gonna go to my blue. I'm an animator, and this is what I do pencil, because so we've got, like, you know, a t-shirt, and we kind of want the good bit to be in the middle, but we don't want it to just go off the edge, right? So this bit we need to kind of keep the same, but we need sort of this framing. We need to kind of rearrange a bit so that we're drawing your eye back in to the image instead of off the page. I'm gonna be fair. When I listed when I counted up the colors, I was literally looking at the fan on the sheep guana emote in chat, and I was like, how many rainbow colors? But then I use what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. We might have to rearrange the colors. The colors are in a specific order. We will have to, and I think I've gotten them slightly wrong. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So I don't know what this is meant to be. Maybe tails. But anyway, that's kind of we need to repurpose it slightly so that it's a better. And what size is this even? Inches. It's 11 by 8. Let's make it 9 by 12, maybe? See how that works? And then maybe 12 by 12. Yes, to answer the buffering questions in chat, I am getting no alerts. So, on my end, it looks good. So yeah, 1 foot by 1 foot, basically, just kind of. And then so there's potential to kind of take up a bit more space. So we've got bird here, and then this bird can kind of be a little bit bigger. So we've kind of got this kite shape going on here. So we need something to finish it off down here. Yeah, give a bit more loop to that. And then, good, okay. So, I don't want to add more background elements, Figment's Maid says, the basket that holds the balls of yarn. I feel like that will complicate. I like sort of this being the focus, the knitting, and the sort of three animals. I just need like a quick maybe a tail, like a quick graphic visual element to kind of close this space off so that you're in kind of a circle. Yeah, that's right. Our craft says with the unicorns turn like that, their necks form kind of a heart shape. Yeah, basically it's turning everything inwards to create a more enclosed, closer space. So that everything kind of is your free lesson in composition. The triangle is a common compositional element. Yep, sorry, we have a purpose now. We have to think about its end use. You can't just add things like mad. Now we have a goal. We have to consider the composition. Oh, good. Is Kitty being cute on the camera? Good. I need some unicorn reference. I think there's a folder. I think there is a folder. Yes, there is a folder. But do I have reference for the thing that I want to do? Kind of. Kind of. But only kind of. Okay. Trying to remember how deer necks work. Yeah, that's more of the thing. Then what? Are we turned fully around? fully foreshortened. Feels like this is not working. I will delete it. So how has this turned? Okay, this is the front. This is what happens when you do a sketch without considering the rest of the unicorn. You realize you don't know what the rest of the unicorn was going to look like. I have a folder in my reference called Unicorn Deer. Oh, good. Kitty is supporting stream viewership. Good work, Jack. Just Googling deer images now. Yeah, kind of like that. Kind of like that. Oh yeah, that's right. Water menu. I remember this one. Oh, music bot. The exciting content of my cat sleeping while I Google deer photos. As you do. The truth about being a working artist. Just googling reference photos. Lots and lots of reference photos. I'm just I need a very specific view of the body of the critter, so I can figure out how to make it make sense. Just sleeping kitty. I feel like that could just be the stream, just sleeping cat in a cat bed, and the ambient music channel. Okay, that's what we'll go. We'll go with what we've got. moving forward with the images we have available to us. It's just a stream of the cat sleeping in the cat bed. I don't know why I just opened Twitter like I was gonna check and see if anyone had noticed I was streaming. I don't know. I don't know what the thought process was there. It's just a thing I typed in. Yeah, habit. It's probably habit. I was just like, oh, I'm closing a window. I guess I'll just open Twitter. What could go wrong? Okay. Got lots of deer reference now. I can dig through it a bit, find what I think will work. There. I don't know why that popped up, but go away. Good, good. So I feel like some of this works. Some of it's okay. But some of it is not working. So I've made this a hot mess of lines. But that's fine. So that's how that would occupy this. Well, let's fiddle. But that's kind of how that occupies the space, I think. Nope, it was right before. Well, I say it was right before. It was closer to scale before. I tell you what needs to happen. Hang on. Just gonna do some because what really needs to happen is the whole thing just needs to be a little bit smaller. We about the same size as our friend now? Yeah, that's better. I just, for some reason, made this particular unicorn much larger. And I don't know why. But that's kind of more like it. Oh, time to do 3 is directing my sleeping cat. Now we need ear twitches and butt wiggles, maybe a front paw, back paw grab. No, he's Jack's having a nap time. Although you can't see all of his feet, but they're all tangled together behind the curtain, which is pretty cute. So that's, and then this one. Yep, with the foreshortening. A bit more of the and then also, oops, select things, then also up a bit. Because the neck was a little long. What do ears look like when they're fully forward? There we go. Right. This is questionable. This neck is questionable. Let's attempt to fix it. Does that make more or less sense? Slightly more sense. But only slightly. Deer and giraffe-based unicorns coming together in peace. Yeah, it's this is a little bit more. Almost. Almost there. Ta-da! Now their butts are touching. I fixed it. So that's the idea, and then the mane can kind of be the cutoff on that side. A hydrocorn sounds terrifying. This might be distracting. I feel like it's going to be distracting, and yet I'm doing it. Maybe not. Maybe I was correct. Maybe all is well. Oops. Maybe what I need to do is close things off with the unicorn tails. Why was that not the eraser? Thank you. See, but now that just looks like I like the this element, but it doesn't work with the foreshortening. Well, maybe it'll work. Maybe we can make it work. Okay, one other thing that we need to work out is this poor quail. Cut off a head and get rainbow. Oh, that's dark. That's. Oh no! Don't cut off the hydrocorn's heads. That's they grow back. Still sounds very painful. I still can't in good conscience support it. I must say. So quail. I drew a California quail. I mean, sure, I think it'll just stay a California quail. I have a specific interest in California quail. That's fair. And yet somehow they're not in my bird reference folder. How does this keep happening? How do I have so many birds that are specifically not in my bird reference folder? This is terrible record keeping. Just the worst. But okay, and what do I need? To close some of these images. And then I will Google. I will, there it is. I will Google that. Huh, well, what do you know? That worked. For reference, what I Googled was California quail front view, because I didn't really have a lot of views of them sort of facing front. And the internet was like, here you go. We have not saved super recently. We should probably save. There it is. It is saved. So this is the best, most brilliant front view California quail that search achieved. So Google image search pro tip. If you are looking for a specific view of something or someone, for example, deer front view. Front view, side view, looking left, looking right. A lot of image databases, especially clip art, stock photo kind of image databases, label things very specifically like that so that people who need to fill a very specific need in a project can easily find what they're looking for. So often it's perfectly acceptable to Google image search something super specific like California quail front view. Or I think the deer I did, deer looking at camera. And you can usually get exactly what you've asked for. Because people will label things so that they can be easily found. Anyway, all of that is to say that I need to update my quail. But yeah, Google image search is actually better at finding specifics than you think it is, as long as you know the terms that you need to search. So things like where the view, 3/4, front, back views that you want, and then the sort of specifics like, for example, maybe you want an image of someone in business attire. You could say, man in a suit, man in an expensive suit, man in a business suit. So yeah, it's all about finding the right search terms. Probably will not give you next week's winning lotto numbers. But who knows? A little bit of tweaking here. Oh. How to? So it's coming up like that. Maybe we just change the angle some. Do that. No, it doesn't really work. We'll just have it kind of up in the belly floof. I keep looking up and seeing Google image search next week's lotto numbers. So now the question is, do I keep the spread wings? That's right, we're gonna make this. We're going to make you bigger. But do I keep the spread wings? Or not? Oh, let's add the sort of horns in quickly to the sketch. This is Lost Souls 2009, very specific group of Lost Souls MusicBot is concerned about. Let's see if we want the wings to complete the I feel like we probably do. Or at least a little. A little something to fill the space. Just, oh man, that birding poster, about midway through I got really angry at myself for having all those flying birds. Wings are complicated. But that, yep, needed to fill the space. Oh no. It's just the number of lost souls it has on hand. Oh, MusicBot. MusicBot, why you gotta be like that? Oh, hi. Do you need me to move my tea so you can go around? I'm talking to my cat now. I apologize. No? What's your plan? Has no plan. Okay. Good to know. Oh, he's gonna go look at the food he doesn't want and then complain to me about it. That's what he'll do. Perfect. It's sort of snack time. He's gonna actually eat it. You're just gonna sniff it and be sad. We'll never know. Right. And then the actual knitting stays basically the same. Knitting is hard to draw. So I'm just gonna sort of quickly sketch in sort of the basics. So there's a location. Oops, so I can turn off those. So that's kind of the t-shirt layout. I'm gonna turn more layers on, turn transparency down. Do some big black lines to differentiate where things go. But I'll just Mr. Natural Brush. So this can be the edge there. And that could be the edge there. Then and this one has more bangs for some reason. I don't know what motivated that choice, but that's what I did. Strong fringe on this particular unicorn. Emo corn, yes. I was not actually gonna, I'm kind of actually inking it. I did not mean to do that. I meant to just differentiate places, but that's fine. This is the practice inking round. I accept that. Accept my choice. Since I'm deciding line weight and things anyway. Might as well go all in. Because in the end, I might just do vector anyway to, well, I don't know, I can probably still do color. I can do color separations without it. Just, it would streamline the process. Everyone looks better in the dark. Oh, music bot. So let's see. How problematic would it be to sort of break out of that and go, yeah, that's actually, that's fine. Can kind of be. Be more of a thing. Trying to do a nice curve here. Just the exact right S curve. Ah, close. Close enough. The thing I think about possibly more than I should is the phrase good enough for government work. I don't know if anyone else is familiar with that particular phrase. But anytime I think about it for more than a minute or so, it starts to become very worrying. What does it say when our phrase for it probably won't fall apart, I can stop now, is good enough for government work? I think about that a lot. Just like, shouldn't good enough for government work actually mean top of the line, not the only effort you can afford from me? Just nope, we definitely need those lines. Oh dear. So anyway, that's my happy thought for the day. Back to drawing pride unicorns. Just need to better enclose this space. To do that, gentle curve. Something more like that. But then, the question becomes what to do about this space. Just moving elements around here. Music bot. Oh, music bot. Denial's weirdly cheerful. Put that back. Turn this layer back on. Oh, you're from up here. Oops. Turn that off again. Kind of like that. It's not. That scale seems super wrong to me. Here. I think it may just be wrong. I think it's not that it seems wrong. I think that it is, in fact, incorrect. But also, this whole thing needs to be. And then just generally. Nope, stop it. Not like a heavier line. Obliviate. Oh, Groundswell is a short song. Oops, that's not the layer that I wanted to turn off. I think that might actually be weirder. Tails might actually be a mistake. Let's find out. In the way of all things, by deleting them from a duplicated layer. Surveillance drone, all kinds of fun. Yeah, kind of. How to resolve this space. Does that help at all? Still feels weirdly unfinished. Okay. What if? What if? What if that? See, but now that I look at that, now the tails feel like they actually fix that problem. So tails. Okay. Okay, new thought. New thought about unicorn tails. What if tangled together and overlapping? Nope. Nope, that super doesn't work. Cool. We're leaving it like this for now, is what's happening. It's, that is how it shall be for the moment. There's the space of the bird in between. I feel like maybe we can't actually see his tail in this angle. Chat, you've gone very quiet. Has something happened? Have I broken the stream and don't know it? It's okay. Okay, good. No, it's cool. Just went through 4 music bot songs with no chatter, and I started to worry. Ooh, Figment's made us knitting a hat with cables and is on a cable row. Well, fair enough. This angle is weird and I shall fix it. And where are we? This layer. I have never knitted cables, actually. I've crocheted cables. Mostly to troll a knitter. I will be honest. It was mostly to point out that it was a thing I could do in the never-ending argument of knit versus crochet. I find crochet easier than knitting. I can do both now, but for some reason the process and sort of fundamental knot making of crochet makes more sense to me than the weird magic of knitting. Something about using the single hook and how I kind of can understand exactly how I'm creating the overlap and the knot. An enormous crochet blanket that is so close to being finished. I just have to do the border. I'm working on it for years. It's very exciting. Yeah, also written knitting instructions are confusing. Which layers am I? There we go. I see what's happened here. Another. I feel like there's something fundamentally flawed about the way this progresses, but I don't know offhand what it is. I may have to look at knitting. to fix this up. But in the meantime, I can figure out where that goes. And just figure out the outline here. Basically like that. So that's sort of Quail. You look like you're gonna fall over, and I'm not happy about it. So I'm going to fiddle with you. I don't want to have to figure out cables. Yep, that's better. More straight. There we go. Quail looks less like Quail is going to fall over sideways. Did I save my... No, I have some knitting draw-in reference. But oops, that's not working because it's on the wrong layer. Creating tidier lines for the basic shape. Yes, so pretty much have to have the tails. They are the thing that makes it feel resolved with no legs. So fair enough. We'll make it work. And I want kind of bold lines, I think, just so it make some of them thinner, but I kind of, you know, it needs to show up on a t-shirt. It needs to be clear. Music bot's going for the chill vibe today. Because the thing is, ambient, which is the station it's on, is not necessarily the same as relaxing. What layer am I on? That angle, we angled away. No, we're angled towards. And the rest of that ear. Did we ever figure out? Nope. Past Sarah did not care about the rest of that ear. Cool. Just gonna move this to there. Yep. Yep, to right there. Tidy up some stuff. There we go. There we go. So that's pretty solid. Just gonna quickly differentiate the color lines. I will figure out how to make the knitting exactly right, because I care. I want it to be correct. I want people who knit to look at it and understand what's happening. Because I think we can all agree that there is a very specific demographic for this particular design. And while it's not necessarily the only people who will appreciate it, gay people who knit is the target audience of the rainbow scarf knitting unicorns. And sort of obviously the target demographic. Really going with a specific theme here. Really running with it. And that seems fine. So yeah, exactly, accuracy. The people who just are in it for the unicorns and the rainbow, that's fine. They won't mind. The knitters, though, they'll know. They'll know what I did. I might just... tone down the extra lines. Yep. So some tidying, but I think that pretty much works. I think that's aside from sort of final lines, color separations, and detail tidying, this is pretty much the design. Feeling pretty happy. Feeling pretty happy with sort of the cleanup version, the tidied and finished version of the unicorn knitting. And then there will be just for the sake of argument, let's just pop in here with some spot color rainbow, as it were. Where did I start? Yellow and orange. Oh man, I think I put my rainbow in super the wrong order. Hang on, I'm just gonna go into chat and edit a single emote to give it a rainbow fan. Just putting that in there. Why did you not share my emote? Why do you not love me? You're my channel. There it is. So it's, oh no, I was right. It's yellow and then orange. Okay. So. So yellow, and then orange. Oops, that's a quail. Gonna separate the quail feet from the yarn there. Need to clean that area up. And then okay, so it's then it's yellow to green. That is the wrong green. Yellow to green. I need to find the Pantone colors of the pride flag. A thing I never thought would be that important to me. But I bet there are Pantone colors for the pride flag. And I suddenly need to know them. Yeah, need to be more violet there at the end. And you purple. Nope. Nope. More blue. Too blue. That purple. Purple. And then it's the orange. That's this. So then we'll have yep. Green. Yellow. And then the red that we don't have in there. Because we never got that far. Anyway. Just color there. And that's the basic idea. Seems a pretty solid t-shirt. I need to simplify the quill a little bit, clean him up so that he's a little bit better read. Californian quill might be a problem because I feel like actually the thing that's hurting the distance read of the quail is that I feel like without it he's a lot cleaner a read. So he might have to be a she. We might have to go for a lesbian quail. Yeah, because that just when you go. Here's another art tip. When you're trying to lay something out that's meant to be a sign, a t-shirt, something that you can see, that you're looking at from a distance, you want it to read in silhouette. So we've already kind of muddled this silhouette with the unicorns, but I still think that it's fairly clear what's going on. But the quail with this space filled in, without it. Like this way it reads clearly as two wings and a bird. Whereas with it muddles that form when it's far away. So yeah, I think we gotta lose the quail. The quail dingle. Yep, that's clearer. That's fine. Quail can choose female gender to present as a female. Why not? I just think the dingles are fun. Okay. That's pretty much... Aside from a bunch of careful fiddling, drawing, and separating of colors, and me looking up knitting, that's pretty much done. We started a little bit late. So what to do now? Just start closing 3 million reference images. That'll kill some time. Just closing some reference images. Put some of those in the reference folder where they belong. Clean up my desktop. There, that's tidier. Oh, let's open the daily sketches folder. the misnamed daily sketches folder, where I just put all of my personal art for some reason, and see what's there. What do we have in there that is not finished? Not a lot of recent stuff that needs working on. Let's see. I'll just show you some finished stuff. That'll be fun. What do we have for some finished stuff? Some stuff that you haven't seen anyway. Just opening stuff that no one's seen. Secret things. I mean, you know, that's secret. What I've got a sketch of baby tapir. I don't remember why. Possibly just because baby tapir. Seems like enough of a reason. Ah, yes, Twitch emotes. That's still a thing we have to do. Baby tapir. Here's a fluffy quail. Here's the ink that I did of the RPG character of mine that I did during stream. So that's show and tell, sharing time. Baby tapir though, I'm pretty fond of. Anyway, that's saved. Let's see. Where's my emote information? Where did I put all of my? Maybe in. Was I clever and put it in the Twitch folder? Oh, good job, me. I was clever and I put it in the Twitch folder. It's 28 by 28 is the actual size. So O2. Let's just fiddle with you and see what happens when you become that small. Well, besides being very blurry, I think that this will I think we can make that. I think we can make that work. The way I'm gonna make it work, though, is just I'm just gonna straight pixel art that. We'll see how I'm doing it backwards from what I did before, where I made the big version and then shrank it. I'm gonna see how I feel about just straight pixels. Just kind of making sure that everything reads cleanly. Possibly it's because I've been doing, it's because I've been doing too much making signage in Animal Crossing. That's potentially what's happening. but we'll see. Let's try to make this whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Just one. I mean, nope, I want that. Just you know what? And then kind of the darker rim around the eyes. And then this light bit in the middle. And then a boring, even brown kind of around it. Till we have I mean, so far so good. It's pretty a pretty clear PO2 read so far. Oops, too far. Now, we need some color depth here. Oops. We need to make sure the PO2 stays interesting. That's kind of more what I was looking. There we go. I kind of need this eraser to be actually we can have a little bit of transparency, I think. So maybe that's fine. is a very dark bit here to separate it. Because, yeah, there we go. Oh, gonna. Yeah, there we go. Highlight his little tufts. And then he has a light belly. Comes down like that. With spots. Oh, we just delete those. There we go. And it's the middle brown. There. Oops. Left some holes. Oh. Such an inappropriate title, Music Bot. Okay, let's get some. Some variation in here. Blend our Po2 together. Okay. And that feels pretty. Maybe a softer connection here. Oops, I think I forgot to. There we go. So, actually, Shiguana does have soft edges. So let's cheat a little bit. Let's kind of go to the edges and then erase. What do we want? We want just soften the edges with some faked anti-aliasing here. Here we go. One tiny PO2. Just gonna do that same softening on this layer a little bit, just on these edges. Yes. Good. Now what are the other sizes? Right. What happens if I just hilariously scale you up? Oh no, you're so blurry. Seems fine. Okay. Where's original PO2? Let's get a hold of this. Is an excellent question. Where did I put the PO2? I don't know. Could it be? Where could the PO2 be? Probably in the poorly named Daily Sketches folder somewhere. Well, you know what? This'll do for now. This is the how to make a 5x7 print of a PO2. PO2. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's too much PO2. Is it that size? Well, because he's also rotated. Good enough. Just gonna make sure he's in his square there. And then put him in this one. There we go. Yeah. Good. Good solved. Yes, Tiny PO2 is saved. He has been saved. Let's sharpen this guy. Let's smart sharpen, yeah. Oh, too much sharpening. Just a little sharpening. Okay. Seems good to me. Seems like the same PO2 in all three things. So that's a thing we've achieved. Where are the black boxes? I want to get these on separate layers because I'm going to use them to make sure that my scale is right. gonna put them down here. And then it'll be you, oops, you. And let's see if this does the thing that I want it to do. Maybe. That's, it's wrong? Somehow? What? No, that should be... Okay. Let's... Uh-huh. I see what has happened. You're right, but for the other thing. I see what I have done. It's 56, 112, and 20. Yeah, okay. So you are the largest one. So we will grab that. And save you. As a, oh, nope, as PNG. 1112. Where are we putting you? Not there. Putting you into. Ugh. So many file folders. There. There is where you belong. Then you go into number 3. And are the 56. Yeah, exporting. Woo! And where are you, tiny? Ah. That, but we need these two to be the same thing. And go there. Oops. And that goes away, and you get saved as 28. And we did the thing. All my experience with making pixel signs in Animal Crossing has paid off. I have created the PO2 icon. We're just gonna... That goes out there. And this is the PO2. That's op2, not the same. PO2 section. Good. Now we have PO2 and sheep guana. With Potomoji, yes. Oh, that's a good word. That's a surprisingly good word. Potomoji. Now you can. Is it time? Now here's the question: is it time to revisit? Did I save any of the quail? Yes. Here's the quail problem. I remember now. What's in? Ah, yes. Multiple layers of the quail problem. You Okay, you're the reference. You're the reference stuff. What in the world is in this folder? You, okay. And then what? And then what is this? I don't know. Oh, now I see. This was trying to make that read at all in any way. I see what's happened. Cool. Let's not look at those. Let's pretend that doesn't exist. Instead, we just have. So now, when this is over, I'll upload the POTU, and ideally we'll have it for Friday. I'll try and make sure that it's a thing you can unlock. I'll look at the settings and frown at them until they make sense. Is my plan. So hopefully everyone can have Potumoji. The Potumoji. So the thing I'm unclear on is how the slots relate to subscriptions versus channel points, and whether I can set them or whether there's some sort of weird thing where I have to reach a certain level of Twitch, because Twitch has kind of gamified all of its settings. So it's like, ooh, if you're at this level, you get these things. If you're at this level, you get these things. So it can be frustrating. Yeah, I'm just playing. So I'm pretty sure there's three slots available. But I don't know what I can do with them. Yeah, that's the thing, is that I think that probably it's going to be one of those things where it's unlocked by a tier of subscription, and I don't have enough subscribers to have more than one tier one. It's the thing. It's confusing. It's a confusing thing. Let's put the Potu back where he belongs. It's a confusing thing that I'm not sure what the solution to is, because I kind of would rather people join my Patreon, like you have, because I, for one thing, get more of that money. But for another, you get, I think the extra benefits from that are better than just having emoji. But I don't know. We'll see. I'll MusicBot quit. Reopen MusicBot. We aren't done yet. We're almost done, but we're not done yet. So we'll see. I'll do okay. Well, I'll figure out how it works by Googling how do Twitch emotes work. And hopefully I'll find a way to set it so that you can use your channel points to unlock Potumoji. Because Sheepguana and Potumoji both deserve to be used. Oh, we could break it. That would be fun. It's just like, okay, everybody, I need you to subscribe for like 2 days. Subscribe on Monday, unsubscribe on Friday. It'll be fine. We might have to break the system. I'll find out. I'll report back to you. Oh yes, facing forward. How did Twitch emoji work? 3/4 back view. But I will report back. I'll report back what I've learned about how I can give you all of the Twitch emoji. I would like at least 3 because I would like to figure out how to get a quail in there because it's just silly if there's no quail. That's the brand. Quail in all caps with an exclamation point is the brand. So if we can't have, I mean, we should have a quail, obviously. And surely there's a way. And I will figure that way out. And in the meantime, I'm gonna make myself some dinner. Yes, because quail in all caps is the chant. It's the brand. We're Team Quail. Everyone who subscribes to my Patreon is some variety of quail. Like it's a thing. It's a thing we've done. Aha. Interesting. I'll take notes, and we'll find out what happens on Friday when we ideally have a POTU that we can all use. And if that works, we'll figure out quail. And I hope you guys have a good week. We've gone late enough that it's made up for the fact that I dallied instead of starting right at 5. And we did the POTU-moji. POTU-moji being the best new word of the day. And also got pretty far along in this t-shirt process. I may put a poll up this week about t-shirt designs, so pay attention to my Twitter. Because I've got some other things that will probably go into the t-shirt plan. There's been a request for the Quail Thulu as a t-shirt. Somebody wants to wear that horror around all the time. And then I think probably the anxiety illustration in just line art might be a good t-shirt, but I'll see how you guys feel about anxiety versus anger. And yeah. Follow me on Twitter and watch to see what I do over the week with this t-shirt plan. And I'll see you on Friday for Friday Tea Time, where I promise we are in fact going to do pottery this time. I will have found a place to put the bisque-fired quail that are currently all over my work table, and we'll make a frog box. We'll make a frog-tiered box, and it'll be awesome. In the meantime, have a good week and a good night. And Black Lives Matter, and abolish the police. Thanks for joining me. I will see you later. Bye.